Yesterday, I broke my mouse. The side buttons just stopped working. So after reaching out to Glorious about it, they gave me my money back for a mouse that I had bought more than a year ago. And using that, I bought the new Glorious Model i2. And supposedly it arrived this evening, but
Oh, man. What in the... What do I see? What in the... There's something there. I swear. What in the... What? I got it. Alright. I think it's time to go inside.
Alright, so this is the unboxing of the Glorious Model i2. And this is so clean of an unboxing. I love this unboxing so much. So first we come with this manual packet. Wait, they're still using Twitter logo. It's X now. Come on, Glorious, you gotta get with the times. Alright, here are a whole bunch of manuals and stickers and stuff, warranty, but that's all that's in there. And now moving on to the mouse. The mouse comes displayed really beautifully, and now here's just a sound test. And it also comes with really nice skates. I don't really know what they're made out of. Trying to test for flex here, it's really hard to test without accidentally clicking anything. It's so sturdy, to be honest. It's really good. Also, you can click the buttons without actually putting it. All right, now the accessories, so hard to get to, but it's all good. It's all good. Let's look in here. This box is also way too hard to open, but other than that, like, come on, just add something there. All right, so it comes with the USB dongle and the USB extender. Now, it also comes with these removable side buttons. But there are a whole bunch of different options, from literally no side buttons, you can remove them entirely, to having smaller or larger buttons, and it's pretty nice. And yeah, here's just one more sound test, including the middle mouse button and the DPI buttons. Alright, so I've been using the mouse for a few days, and it's time for me to tell you what I think about it. I'll be splitting this review into 3 categories: clicks, design, and quality. Okay, so starting off with clicks, I need to clarify that I don't mean what the click feels like, because obviously they both sound and feel amazing. What I mean is speed. The speed you can click using butterfly, jitter, drag, bolt, and normal clicking. Okay, so with butterfly clicking, there is definite disadvantages to this mouse than the original Model I. With slimmer mouse buttons, it's obviously going to be harder to click quickly. When I first got the mouse, I was clicking around 15 CPS. Yet after only a little bit of practice, I figured out how to angle my hand correctly, so I am able to get 20 CPS somewhat consistently. And with more practice, this will only improve. Now, moving on to jitter clicking, there's obviously no difference to this mouse, and I'm still able to get 12 to 13 CPS, and I do love the feeling of clicking this guy. Now, to drag clicking, it's obviously able to do it with the adjustable D-bounds, but I feel the further you go up on the mouse buttons, the harder it is to click well. But even so, I'm able to get around 40 CPS, which is pretty normal for me. I also have to add that without tape, the texture is really good for drag clicking, as long as your hands aren't cold or really dry. Because it's a dry texture on the mouse, it makes it hard to drag click unless your hands are warm or a little bit moist. This is opposed to the texture on Roccat mice, which is more sticky in nature, which makes it easier to drag click with dry hands. Now, to test if there's actually a 0 MSD bounce time, you bolt click. This legitimately has no use other than clicking the mouse way too fast and possibly damaging it forever. But even so, I'm able to get about 80 CPS, meaning there's definitely not a CPS cap. Now, with normal clicking, it's basically the same story as jitter. I'm able to get 10 CPS no problem, and the mouse feels so nice in the hand. Now it's time for design. And just looking at the mouse, you could tell that it's not designed the same way as older glorious mice. The mouse buttons are slimmer and the design just seems to be more polished with the circular cutouts. But for people who want to do things other than Minecraft, it's an extremely good option. With very pronounced finger grooves, it feels very natural in hand. And compared to other mice with this form factor, it is also much lighter weight. Another choice that they took that I respect deeply is the removal of the RGB from the scroll wheel. This allows them to focus more on the quality of the wheel rather than having to get light to shine through it. Speaking of RGB, it is definitely still a glorious mouse, and they also made it so the light shone better in the shell as well, giving it a very cool look. One more thing I have to add is this mouse is very slightly front heavy, but with a mouse this long, I don't blame them at all. Now, finally, to quality. When holding the mouse in hand and using normal amounts of high pressure, there's a very slight amount of creaking. But even with a very slight amount of creaking, I've not been able to bend the plastic at all without using an uncommon amount of force. But take this with a grain of salt because not all units will be identical, and especially in Glorious's case, since they have had issues with quality control before. Overall, I would definitely rate this mouse a solid 8 out of 10, only because the mouse buttons are slimmer. If they had kept the same size as the old mouse, it would definitely be a 9 out of 10 for me. This will definitely be my daily driver for the next while, and I do really enjoy using this mouse. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope I was able to make your day just a little bit better, and God bless.